College Europe in Nathalie, and for this I would like to thank my guest here, a very dynamic girl. She's Syrine Ouled Marzouk, an alumni ambassador. That's the title.
Yes, that's it.
Good. Syrine have been experiencing this, and what is good is that she wants to promote a little bit this idea of young people to go and submit their candidacies. It's really an amazing opportunity and experience not to neglect. Actually, it is amazing to live in the campus with different nationalities. So Syrine is going to tell us about it and how to apply. The deadline is still there. I mean, they still have time to apply. So she's going to tell us more about it. So hi, Syrine.
Hello, Madame Houder. It's a pleasure to be around here on RTCI. It's my second time, but I'm so happy to come and to talk about interesting topics for young students here in Tunisia. So as you said, I'm here as a recent graduate from the College of Europe in Nathalie. So it's this College of Europe. I mean, maybe a brief introduction about it. It's a institute that delivers studies in European affairs, postgraduate studies in European affairs. The campus that I studied it's in Poland, in a city called Nathalie. So this college right now is opening the calls for submission for a scholarship destined for students from Tunisia. So they provide right now a fully funded scholarship for Tunisian students to pursue an advanced MA degree in EU Interdisciplinary Studies. So the student throughout this scholarship will have the chance to study a variety of courses, ranging from, for example, EU integration, EU institution, EU and its neighborhood policies, and so on and so forth. And we'll also have the chance to specialize in one out of 4 majors provided by the College of Europe in Nathalie, which are the EU Public Affairs and Policies, EU on the World, EU its complex neighborhoods, and EU History and Civilization. So this is basically the academic aspect of the scholarship. So if any student right now is interested to pursue studies in EU affairs, EU role in the world, and EU and its expansion in Europe and beyond, it's really an interesting opportunity to have to get. Actually, it's a fully funded, guys, so I recommend everyone to apply for it.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So can you imagine yourself in a campus in one of the most beautiful cities in the world? I mean, being in Poland, the architecture is there, fantastic. You are going to experience totally different culture and exchange with students from different nationalities in the campus. And it's not only that, you're learning something interesting. Exactly. I mean, something that you did not study before. So this scholarship is, aimed at students who are in master's degree.
Yes, those who accomplished their master's degree in Tunisia. The master's, the academic background, there is no limits. You can be a student who pursued study in geography, philosophy, journalism, linguistics, engineering, social sciences. It's
any specialty.
It's a very
open to everybody.
Exactly, you can apply if you also have a good mastery of 2 languages, French and English, because it's a bilingual institute. So
that's fantastic.
Exactly. I mean, if you feel that you have a minimum mastery of English language and French, also it's important to apply. And if you have an area of interest to deepen your knowledge in them, like EU affairs, geopolitics, foreign policy, energy studies, etc. This is also important opportunity for you guys. Also, maybe I can add something when it comes to the academic before going to the community experience. The students also have the chance to go to study trips, Madame Houder. So
to study?
Study trips. So it's regional visits. That are organized by the College of Europe in Nathalie in the first semester. So, for example, I went to the southern part of Poland to discover some cities, to attend lectures about the historical, shaping of Poland, for example, or its neighboring country. also to have the chance to meet people, to interact with people, to understand, you know, the other side of the world, you know, in Poland. And in the second semester, you know, the College of Europe finance also, it's fully funded, you know, even the travel expenses of these study trips are included in the package of the scholarship.
So you have do they have exams? I mean, after doing the trips, etc., you sit for exams?
Exactly,
and
we sit for exams, like for our own finals. The second semester, just to add a bit, we go to other neighboring cities. For example, in my case, I went to some Balkans countries. People go to Brussels and EU institutions, and other people go to the Baltics, like Finland, Estonia, etc. And after this study trip, this is the fun part, guys, but later we will be assessed on these study trips. In the second semester, when students specialize or choose their major, they will end up by writing a master thesis, a small dissertation about a topic of their interest, and also a topic that responds to the objective of that specialization. So this is exactly what is it about. Of course, there is like debates, conferences, events with high
So it's not only lectures and having classes and teachers.
No, it's not the traditional way.
Conventional. I mean, they are bored with that. I mean, students are, leaving Tunisia with some classes and traditional classes, and they find that. So that's totally different. You are going to experience something, an educational system that is totally different. More motivating for students.
Exactly, that's absolutely, you said it, like you are not only exposed to the theoretical part of the academia, but also you experience it through non-formal activities, as I said, study trips, nests, platforms. You go also to some institution around. You can also create your own societies or clubs. For example, I was part of societies of diplomacy, society of, for example, MENA people. So it's really a lot of potential.
So interesting.
It's a lot of possibilities that you can come and you promote your country, you promote your, traditions and culture and have that mutual exchange. And this is the community aspect.
The community part. Yes, you intruded into that. So yes, the community part is that the fun. I mean, here you are having both of them. You are going to learn something. You are going to have to pursue studies, actually academic, program, but also it's very fun, as Syrine said. I mean, here, apart from that, you are going to interact with people. You are going to learn about different cultures, but also you are the ambassador of Tunisia. And that is what is fun. I mean, plenty of people, they will ask you about Tunisia. And what is Tunisia? This Muslim Arab country in North Africa, very small, but very rich in culture.
Exactly.
So you have to explain plenty of things, because people in Europe are really curious to know about Tunisia, especially after the Spring Revolution, I mean, here. So they want to understand something.
That's
good.
True.
So as you can see here, it is really fun, guys, and don't miss the opportunity. So what about the eligibility criteria?
Okay, to be admitted to this scholarship, you need to have, as I said, your master's degree already, finish it. There are some exceptions. For example, if you studied your first year, in master's degree, and you started your second year, for example, the research thing, it's okay, you can still apply also.
Okay, good.
But the most important thing that you have your master's and licence, finish it, like accomplish it. There is no age limit, by the way, so it's not really...
I can make it so.
Of course, you can make it, Madame Houdet. And if you are coming also from different backgrounds, as I said, law, economics, social sciences, geography, I remember someone also did like psychology studies, and he wanted to shift it totally from his, specialization and do another things. If you have also English and French, and if you want to deepen your interest, as I said, into the European external and internal dimension, and you understand what is this European Union project and integration, project. So this is also another condition. For the application, it's very easy, to be honest. You need to go to College of Europe official website, and you click on Natolin section. So you will have the apply button. There is like an online application. You will need to fill in with your CV, motivation letter, the choice of the scholarship, your transcript, your recommendation letters. And then you need to submit. There is no fee for this application, so it's there's no like fee or anything for that need to be paid in the beginning. Of course, when you come there, you need to add really to the community. You need to add something to your colleagues there. You know, this opportunity will gather more than 120 students coming from different countries across the world, and through your, for example, curiosity, through your interest to know about others, I really encourage people to come, because I remember last year, Madame Houdet, we organized the MENA Cultural Day, and it was really great to make people discover Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and Lebanon, because we were like from this country last year, and we promoted a lot our countries. We participated in outdoor and sports activities. We went to the library, we danced a lot, we took some courses in music, so it's really amazing opportunity. And also the College of Europe, when you gonna be part of it, there's like a orientation and career center, also will help you to polish your motivation letters, your CV, share with you some opportunities about traineeships, for example, for non-EU, for example, citizens like us from Tunisia, to go and to have internship in some EU institutions. There will there are going to be a lot of networking events with former students, and they are now having representations in different, institutions, so you can network with people, etc. And it's only 10 months. So it's very intense,
yes.
It's very exciting, but it's really worth it, because it helps me to grow, personally and, of course, professionally, because things are related somehow. So I really encourage people to take this fully funded opportunity from Tunisia and to go to Poland and to promote our dear country and to study, of course, in an attempt to enhance your capacities in different fields.
Yeah, enhance your capacity building. I mean, here, your personality, you are doing plenty of interesting things, and what is really important is that you have to experience such thing. I mean, having this opportunity offered to you, you should not miss it. Once we've been speaking in the off, you told me that there is also the opportunity to learn a language during these days. I mean, when you are there, and some of your friends, have been learning some Chinese or Japanese, Russian. So there is the opportunity even also to have a degree in one of the languages.
Yeah.
Did you learn Polish?
A bit. To be honest, it's not easy as a language, but it's really great, because for me, learning a language is an eye-opening. So it's you open a window to interact with other cultures. For me, I took Spanish. It's a bit near to French.
Italian, so
exactly.
It's
so
accessible
I took 1 year Spanish language program there. And what is also good about the College of Europe, that for example, if you don't have enough level, for example, in English or French, so there is a summer language academy that you join it before the official opening of the College of Europe academic year, so 2024, 2025. And they help you to catch up, with other students and to have a minimum level of understanding and communication. And also you will have the chance to sit for exams or for certification. That are assessed according to the European framework of assessment language proficiency. So you can add it to your CV. It's valid and it's known and
it's an asset. It's something that is extra that you can have. It can help so much in the CV.
Exactly. So this is also the idea about enhancing linguistic skills. Apart from the professional development aspect, because we also have the chance to I had the chance to attend a lot of professional workshops, development workshops, soft skills workshops. So, after this master degree, you will be able to integrate the job market, and you need to know how to write good CV, how to negotiate, how to to do a podcast, maybe to promote your company, your agency, or And
during these days, you have been very busy. I've heard that you have been in the EPSI.
Yes,
The Institute of Journalism?
yesterday. Actually, we are doing right now a tour across different universities in Tunisia.
That's a good idea.
With my colleague, who's Amel. Also, she's an academic assistant in the College of Europe. So we divided each others to go to different universities. We did it in ISLT, my institute. So I'm alumna of 2 institutes right now.
Good.
To the IPSI, to the press people, to journalism, you know.
And HEC also, the University of
HEC,
Carthage.
TBS, yeah.
So that is good. Getting in touch with students so they can ask you plenty of questions. I suppose many people are curious about it.
Exactly.
So about selection, as you told me, the criteria and the eligibility, there is no age limit, just a minimum of French and English where you can, you are able to communicate there. How many, are they intending to take from Tunisia? How many people? Students?
Yeah, I see. Actually, each year there is a specific quota for taking students from Tunisia because, as I said to you, there is the campus. There is the campus in Natolin and in Bruges, in Brussels. So, and Brussels, people in Belgium had another, program, academic program. But here I'm talking about Natolin. For me, for example, last year, 3 people from Tunisia. This year, I think 3 also people. So it's around 3, 4 maximum. 5 maybe.
Yes.
This is like my own interpretation, but it's very competitive, let's say.
Very competitive.
It's very, very competitive, I remember like the interview because after the application there is like a committee that will select the candidates upon their profiles, etc., and they will be asked to go to attend a meeting in the higher Ministry of Education. So you will be acquainted with the different people in that committee from different backgrounds and cultures, and you need, to be well-rounded, in terms of what's going on Tunisia, what's going on in the EU, the relationship between Tunisia and, all the European Union, policies towards Tunisia, etc. So they will test your knowledge about different things happening, on the spot. And also they will test your language proficiency. They ask you about your MA thesis, maybe your subject that you want to work on. Any kind of extracurricular activities you can add or suggest when you go there, so you to make sure that there is an exchange and good integration of students amongst each others. So this is the first part is online. So guys, focus on the online.
Focus on the online. Don't think about the interview later on. What's gonna happen? But be motivated. Sincerely, I really recommend you to do it and to go and right now check on the website of College of Europe, and I suppose the link is also available on their social network.
Yeah, there is like they need to just to type calleurope.eu. There's like a bar for admissions. They go to apply, and there's like they need to put their email and their password, and they just start the application online. They fill in the form with contact details, etc. And there is like some specific, questions and motivation letter, CV, all the attachments that are required to evaluate, the profile of the students. And also I recommend that guys, because the deadline, it's not that near, but it's important to keep it in mind to start early.
Yes.
The deadline of application is 16th of January 2024.
Yes.
And
those who are applying, for this day, for January the 16th, when do they go?
When did they go?
Do they go to Poland? For the scholarship, is it for 2025 or 2024?
2024. It's 2024, 2025.
Okay. And they start around, let's say, October, September.
Exactly.
By the beginning of the school year.
Exactly. It's like, it takes quite a time, between the selection, the admission, etc.
But it's fall.
Yeah, it's next October, the upcoming, October, the upcoming year. The academic year.
Academic year.
Yeah.
Wow. So don't miss the opportunity. It is still have the deadline. That means the 16th of January, but don't keep it till the last day. So think about it. Try to prepare your CVs and all the needed documents that you have to upload. But it is really important, as Syrine Ouled Marzouk, she wonderfully said, it's an experience that means unforgettable.
Yeah.
An exchange with students from different nationality, also unforgettable, and it's something that's building your character.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we can see, that she's so motivated about the scholarship, and her motivation about passing the word, promoting this idea.
Yeah.
What she lived is amazing, and why not? You can do it. You are students of master's degree. This is the chance for you. So we hope that it's gonna be a yearly event. So we are gonna post more often this type of scholarships.
Yeah, it's yearly. It's
yearly.
given. Yeah, so each year the College of Europe provides such a fully funded scholarship to Tunisians and other, MENA countries in the global south. So,
and by the way, those of the IPSI of journalism, they have a specific scholarship just for a master's degree about journalism.
Exactly.
So I suppose for them it's going to be very interesting, because things are totally different now. We are moving forward. As you took a degree in that also,
Yes.
you told me about what was it about?
Yes, it was, specific scholarship for, within the College of Europe scholarship as a whole. So I took the scholarship of journalism because I had a bit of background in media and non-governmental, NGOs, that I worked a bit in this field, plus my abilities to speak in English and to write something, to be also interested with updates, etc. So I took that scholarship, and by the end of the year, I was asked to write something about media-related topics. So that's why my purpose yesterday for Press Institute students, to encourage them to apply, because there is a specific scholarship. So why not getting it? It's also interesting to have people promoted from local university here in Tunisia and pursue widen their horizons of studies in journalism.
Exactly.
Today, another perspective,
Especially that we are getting so digital, and there are plenty of opportunities for journalism on the digital level, with the power of the picture, for the image, for the words, etc. So it's really important to live such an interesting experience.
Exactly. Other thing, Madame Huda, is, for example, when you took the scholarship, specifically the category of scholarship, for example, the College of Europe organized some visits, for example, to media outlet, to Google in Poland. We went there, to some media and TV channels there. So what I liked about this scholarship
the practical part.
Exactly, and interdisciplinarity. So you did language studies, but doesn't mean you cannot, for example, understand in history or stuff in geopolitics or security or environment. So the multiplicity, or this approach, the inclusive approach that the College of Europe is working on, is very interesting. As also future journalist, you will be well-rounded with different aspects of the world. So it's not only the traditional way of conducting your job. You need to understand a bit about international relations, diplomacy, a relationship with Tunisia, to be able to comment on things and to write about them.
Yes.
So it's very interesting opportunity.
Very interesting. As you can see, Syrine Ouled Marzouk is so excited about it. So don't miss this opportunity, as she told you. So here it is, the deadline 16th of January 2024, and it's something that you have to do right now. Thank you, Syrine.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here for the second time on RTCI. Thank you so much.
Waiting for the third time. Back to music again.
Well, your love is worse than cigarettes. Even if I had 20 in my hands, oh baby, your touch, it hurts.